How do you know if you need to scale the load or not? Let's find out. Alrighty, we're picking up here at the Michelin place, at the Michelin tire place, I guess, up here in Williamton, Illinois. And I remember the last time that I was here, all this, where these trailers are on the left, by where the building is, used to be nothing but dirt in there. We would have a hard time trying to pull a trailer out of there. They had a bunch of holes and like potholes and all that, and it would be like really, it would get like really muddy. So yep, I can see that they've what did they put, like brick? Yeah, they put concrete and brick and all that other stuff on that. So it's good that they did that, because it was a huge issue, I guess, trying to either back a trailer in there or pull a trailer out, especially a loaded trailer. Sometimes it would be too low. Most of the times it would be too low because of all the holes that it had. So good thing they fixed that. Now supposedly my loaded trailer should be anywhere along this area right here, by where the fence or by where the building is, or might be over by the fence over here to the east fence, I believe it is. Now the fence to my right is obviously the south. Then where that CFI across or in front of us is, that's the east fence. So I didn't see my trailer coming up here, or coming up all this way. Let's see if I've grabbed it from here the last few times. Of course, since that's not it, so I didn't see the trailer on the other side as I was coming this way. What is the trailer again? 46027. See if we can see it anywhere along the path here. If not, I was gonna have to drive again, because to tell the truth, I really didn't notice or didn't pay attention to the trailers immediately as soon as I dropped my empty one. So let's see. I think I've picked up my loaded trailer somewhere along this fence over here, closer to the exit gate. Then this is 44,849. That's 46,275, or 45 actually. So let's see, that's 47. Nope. We're looking for 46,027. Oh, here we go. 46,027. This one right here, we'll go ahead, line up to it and do whatever, all the hooking up we have to do and all that. So send the loaded call as well. It's always good when the previous driver that drives the trailer does exactly what he's supposed to do and leave at least half inch or an inch of space on the landing gear before he drops it. That way, when the next driver picks it up, he can back into it and then have the fifth wheel pull the trailer up from the ground, from the landing gear, from the ground, and then make it a lot easier for the driver to start cranking it up. Because sometimes when the landing gear is sitting on the ground and you back into it and it still has like an inch, I guess, or half an inch of space between the fifth wheel and the bottom of the trailer, it does get hard to crank it because all the weight is sitting on the gear, on the landing gear. So obviously it gets a little hard, I guess, to crank it down. But when we do that, we make it easy for each other. So that's exactly what I'll also try to do every time I drop an empty trailer or a loaded trailer, especially if I'm relaying it somewhere and all that. I do that so that the next driver can have an easy hooking up to it and cranking the landing gear up and all that. So that's one of the reasons, or I think that's the main reason we do it. as courtesy, I guess, for other drivers, but we don't see a lot of that nowadays. So let's go ahead and finish hooking up to this trailer. All right, I moved the tandems. Obviously, when we pull in here, every time we drop a trailer, whether loaded or empty, we have to slide the tandems all the way to the back. Now, after I pick up a trailer, especially like if it's not too heavy, I always like to put it at the 40, pretty much close to the 40 mark here. That's where most of the states require, I guess, the just for the bridge, because of the bridge law. Otherwise, we would have to fix it, I guess, adjust it depending on the weight of the trailer. The majority of the states, this is what they allow. We have exceptions, I guess. States like California and Florida, we are required to have it at the position that they want us to put it on. Other states, even though they do have that bridge law, they do give us a majority of interstates and the U.S. highways. On almost all the states allow you to have the tandems moved to wherever you need them, as long as we don't exceed the 80,000 pounds and the 34 12 that we have to have on the tandems. So that's that. Should check the other side. Let's make sure the pins went in. Oh, there we go. This one's still out. This one's still out a little bit. I'll just go ahead and move the trailer back a little bit, back and forward, jerk it back and forward just to make sure it goes in. Alright, we gave it a little tug forward and backwards, and it's pretty much in right there. As you can see, once we get on the road and all that, it'll adjust itself or fix itself. That's pretty much it, I guess. Whenever we dropping in hooking up a trailer and all that, that's pretty much it. Make sure that we set the tandems to where we want them, especially if the load's not too heavy. That's exactly where I put it. If it's extremely heavy and all that, I'll put it close to that point and then scale the load. With this, I really don't have to scale it because it's a 28,000 pound, a little bit over 28,000 pounds, so it shouldn't be a big issue with the weight. But I'm gonna go ahead and scale it just so you guys see that it should be even. The weight should be evenly distributed where I put it, based on the load that I have. A little bit over 28,000 pounds. We'll see. Alrighty, now we come out through the back part. I guess I didn't record going in and all that because I had to go through all the hassle of sliding the tandems to the back and opening the doors and all that. Out on the street, I actually had to do that on the street. So now this is the truck stop where we stayed up here. We go into the other side, the other street on the other side, and then we come out through to the back. And this is exactly where the truck stop is.
Turn right on West Lorenzo Road, Route 80 East.
Here we go. Go ahead and go this way, so I can pull in straight at the scale. Can I have it over here? Let me go ahead and go through here. Come through this area right here.
0.2 miles ahead. Turn right on West Lorenzo Road, Route 80 East.
Let me lower the volume on this bitch because it's annoying. Let's just go ahead and do it like that. Wasn't able to get the low. I need to dismount it from the place where it's sitting and all that, so I don't want to go through all that.
0.1 mile ahead. Turn left. Then turn left. 0.1 mile ahead. Turn right on West Lorenzo Road, Route 80 East.
Alrighty, we got it. I'll show you right now how the weight is. The load being a little bit over 28,000 pounds and all that, and how it's set, I guess, on the drive, on the axles, I guess, or the tandem, the trailer tandem, the trailer drives, and then the steering. We're good, pretty much. So once you get used to it and all that, you'll know exactly you'll know exactly how it sits and all that, and you pretty much give yourself an idea of how it is. At the end, pretty much, once you get the experience and all that, you pretty much start to understand exactly how the weight on your truck is. You can feel if it's too heavy or not, and based on also on the information on the bills and all that, you'll know if the load is too heavy, and with that you'll make the decision whether you want to scale it or not, just to be on the safe side.